Hello, this is David Godfrey. I am going to explain to you why suicide bombers are a phenomena that is unfortunately ordained by nature. I got this idea from an article in the New York Times of October 4, 2011. The article was about slime molds. Now, slime molds are colonies or aggregations of thousands of amoebas that come together and cling to one another to survive. Now, among other things, in the course of trying to survive, they have to fight bacteria. I mean, they can get hit by bacteria just like human beings can get hit by strep throats. And so, how do they fight bacteria? And this is what gave me the idea that being a suicide bomber was, unfortunately, something rooted deep down in our primordial past, way before prehistory. Okay, these amoebas defend themselves from bacteria in the following manner. They have a small police force, as it were, of amoeba cops. I think the article called them policemen of us in a way. But anyways, these amoebas, who are policemen, according to the article, when they encounter a bacteria, will swallow the bacteria and thereby engulf the bacteria. Now, that amoeba cop has just committed suicide because now he has that bacterium in him. But what does he do after he swallows that bacteria? He departs from the colony and goes off and travels away from the colony to die alone. And he dies alone to defend his brother Amoebas. In a sense, he commits suicide in the course of doing battle with bacteria. Now, amoebas are an extremely primitive form of life. They are single-celled animals. They are microscopic. You cannot see them. They don't even have mature organ systems, although they do have what are referred to as organelles, which are like puny organ systems. There's not much to them. There is a cell nucleus with nucleic acid, and then there is the stuff of the cell, and there's a cell membrane. They'll have mitochondria to produce energy, and all living things, except for viruses, have mitochondria. Mitochondria are where sugar and oxygen, through an equation I don't understand because I didn't take organic chemistry. But anyways, at mitochondria, the joinder of sugar and oxygen create the miracle of energy for almost all living things on this planet. But anyways, amoebas are really simple. And they don't have, to our knowledge, a nervous system, let alone a brain. there's like nothing to them. But nevertheless, they have a tremendous sense of loyalty to their fellow amoebas. Mind you, the article didn't philosophize the way I am. My philosophizing is my contribution. The idea of killing yourself in the course of killing the foe of your kin is so deeply rooted among living things on this planet that it might be, that it seems to be genetically ordained. If not genetically ordained, spiritually ordained. Or should I rather say, diabolically ordained. And I use the word diabolical because when the 9/11 bombers struck, and they were, of course, suicide bombers, they were killing themselves in the course of fighting a war with their foe, and they were killing themselves for their kin. At least that's how they perceived things. Their perception of things was quite warped. But when it happened, I thought they were something, that they were a phenomenon, not only exceedingly odious, reprehensible, disgust. I thought they were eerily alien to this world. I thought they were otherworldly, because I said to myself, how can someone on this planet be so sick? But apparently, amoebas have this capability, or at least that's what I thought when I read that article, which was, let me check the date again, which was October 4th, 2011, the New York Times. And you know what else this makes me think? There are other philosophical implications, and I just thought of it now. It seems to suggest that the liberal hope that we can all come together and be one people, that the liberal hope that we can transcend or overcome ethnic, national, religious, or tribal loyalties is a hope that maybe doesn't have a whole lot of promise to it. Because maybe, even though it would be wonderful if we all came together, maybe there are deeply rooted biological phenomena which makes us be disgustingly and murderously clannish, parochial, and backward. All right, thank you. I hope you have enjoyed this. Maybe enjoyed isn't the word. I hope this will propel you to think. And thank you and goodbye.